Right, welcome to the stream everyone. Today we have Season 9 of our Salford City career mode. And this might be the final season in our career mode because I reckon we can win the Champions League this season. Last season was our first ever Champions League campaign and we got knocked out in the quarterfinals on penalties to Barcelona. So this year, with the addition of Kylian Mbappe on a pre-contract who we're getting once we get into Season 9, then I reckon this could be the year that we get Champions League glory, I guess. But this is our team. Mbappe will go at left striker when he comes in, and I'm not really sure how much else we can upgrade this, to be honest. But this is such a good team, and if we don't win the Champions League after this next season, then I'm not sure how we're gonna ever win it. But anyway, welcome to the stream, Waters, HD Fishy, and Chelsea Forever. Butchered my pronunciation, and I literally cannot speak. I don't know why. Like, recently I've literally forgotten how to speak properly. So yeah, that's an issue. Especially when I'm doing live watch-alongs this weekend for the Bundesliga, and I've got 5 streams in 3 days. Right back or centre? How old is Wan-Bissaka? Let's look at the ages of some of the players, because some of them might be turning 30. Almost 29, he should be fine though. I mean, yeah, if Luis Felipe, he's 30, we can definitely upgrade on him. Well, I'm guessing there's a better one. Right mids, we could, and then I think Wan-Bissaka's will be fine, so I don't think we'll need a right back. Maybe a centre back and maybe a right mid. Getting Mbappe there, Jovic will go on the bench, and then we'll just sell De La Vega to boost up my morale, and then we should be okay. But we'll continue simming through the season. We're on back-to-back Premier Leagues for the first time. Well, because those 2 occasions are the only time we've won the Premier League. But yeah, getting relegated were Southampton, Leeds, West Ham if you're interested. Community Shield finished 1-1. We were involved in that. We lost on penalties to Man City, unfortunately. In the FA Cup, we managed to win. I think that's our first ever FA Cup win against Chelsea, 1-0, which is good. In the Carabao Cup, we also got to the final and managed to win that. I believe that's also our first Carabao Cup victory. So that's 3 trophies this season. In the Super Cup, we also got to that and we won on penalties. So 4 trophies in Season 8, a very good season. It's just that Champions League trophy we're missing. And in the Champions League, Dortmund managing to beat Napoli in the final 2-1. We got to the quarterfinals, lost 5-4 on penalties to Barcelona. And also, the Champions League winners Dortmund, we faced in the group stage, beat them twice. So that's unfortunate, because if we got past Barcelona, I reckon we could have won that. But penalties stopping us there. And then in Europa League, I believe it was, yeah, Sevilla that beat Villarreal. Brighton, shout out to them, getting to the quarterfinals, getting knocked out by Benfica. But anyway, that is pretty much the end of Season 8. We're going to go into Season 9 now, and hopefully this will be the season that we win the Champions League. There's contracts expiring. We aren't really bothered about any of them players, because we can just replace them with high rated ones. Not interested in international management because we just want to get Champions League trophy for Salford. Paris Spurs just made an Instagram post. Let me just turn my brightness down so I can... Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, we don't really need anything. But what I was an issue with last season, Ramos, our first choice keeper, was injured, so we had to use our backup keeper who is 82 rated, and that may have been an issue. So we might also look for like an 85 plus backup keeper. Centre back Kamara, I'll look at him once we get into season 9. We just need like maybe a 90 rated. Don't know how much money we're going to get, but we did win 4 trophies this season, so we should get quite a lot. And Community Shield got to final Champions League quarterfinals. For us is very good. Beat Juventus, Dortmund and stuff, which is pretty decent. Yeah, tomorrow as well. I might as well tell you guys our schedule for this week, because we have loads of streams coming up. Tomorrow it's Thursday, so we have Foot Champs Rewards, midday 12 o'clock UK time. We're going to be opening my gold free Foot Champs Rewards, so we have 2 player picks, better than last week because we only got silver 1 last week. I was about to say silver 3. So we have loads of packs to open. I've got loads of packs saved. We've got the upgrade packs, which we'll do. And then on Friday we'll probably do another stream where we open SBC packs like we did last week, so that got decent-ish views. And then Saturday we have 3 live streams, 2 live streams Saturday, because the Bundesliga is back. We're going to be doing live watch-alongs. So we are doing RB Leipzig versus Freiburg, and then I forgot the other fixture. We'll just look that up now since we have the time. Bundesliga matches 16th of May, so we're going to be watching 2:30 UK time on Saturday. We're going to be watching RB Leipzig versus Freiburg, and then at 5:30 we're going to be watching Frankfurt versus Borussia Mönchengladbach, which should be a decent game. And then on Saturday we've got 2 more live streams, same times. 2:30 we're going to be watching Cologne v Mainz, and then 5 o'clock Union Berlin versus Bayern Munich. And then on Monday we're going to be watching Werder Bremen versus Bayer Leverkusen. So 5 watch-alongs this weekend and Monday, and then another 2 FIFA streams tomorrow and Friday. So lots on our channel coming up in the next week, which should be good. And hopefully this will be the final Salford rebuild episode and live stream, because if it goes into next week that'll be even more annoying. No Dortmund match. Dortmund are playing Schalke, aren't they? That would be a good game, but I would honestly rather watch RB Leipzig, because I've watched Dortmund this season against PSG. I watched that game when Haaland scored twice, and I haven't watched RB Leipzig this season, and they obviously destroyed Spurs, so I want to see how good they are. They got Angelino, who plays for Man City, who I support. He's on loan there. They got a decent team, and yeah, I think that would be a more enjoyable game. I reckon like Dortmund v Schalke would be like a low scoring, like 0-0 or 1-0 win. And I think RB Leipzig could get like 3 or 4 goals in that game, so I think that'll be a better game to watch. So that's why I'm going to be doing that. Dortmund v Schalke's one big. Yeah, I know it's a big derby, but I mean, I might do Dortmund Schalke. I mean, what other fixtures do we have like in the other in like a few weeks time? Well, I'll just check the other fixtures, see if there's any more games for Germany. Where is Germany on here now? Alright, anyway, I'm not really bothered about that. We've got De La Vega, who's going to be leaving hopefully when we get a transfer offer for him. But the big news is that Kylian Mbappe is in the squad now. Very good addition. And Jovic will drop to the bench. And yeah, this is our squad at the moment. It's looking pretty decent. I want to upgrade the backup goalie. I want to maybe upgrade the right mid and centre back as well. So any suggestions in the chat well, if you could put them in, that'd be great. We've got 23rd of May anyway. Dortmund playing Wolfsburg, which I think Wolfsburg are doing alright. And then RB Leipzig versus Mainz, which is not that great. Do we have Kamara on here? I'm pretty sure we do. I mean, we'll go on there anyway. Dortmund have had not gonna. I mean, I guess, but I'll probably do the Dortmund match mainly. Well, I don't know. I'll probably just do the Dortmund match, and I guess that'll be a better match a bigger match that more people actually want to watch instead of Leipzig. Which Kamara is it? There's many Kamaras here, I don't know which one it is. We've got this one, he looks decent. But it's not really an upgrade on our team, that is the issue. Like, what I'm going to do actually is, I was thinking of this idea a few minutes before I started streaming. If we go on, we need to go on this and then instructions. And then where we have Rodrigo, he'll be a good option. We'll try and get him in an upgrade on Hakimi. And they have this Trincao guy anyway, who's pretty decent. What was I going to do? Add new instructions. So any position attributes, is there one for like, we've got first team quality, world class. If we put that and first team quality on, then we'll have some pretty decent players that come up there. Do 28 and then however many contracts. So we're looking at in a few days time in the career modes, and we'll see if it comes back with anyone good enough to join. Bubakar, we'll look at him now. So many of them. Why is there so many of the same people? I know. Oh, you meant that. That's his first name. Never mind. Thought you were talking about a different person, but the one. I mean, he's not really. He's not an upgrade on any of our central mids, pretty much. Tonali's 92 rated. Can Vagnonen play right mid? I'm pretty sure he can. No, he can't. He can only play left mid and then both fullbacks. Olmo can play right mid, and then maybe get a better cam. We've got Mason Mount on the bench. Right, we've got that option. Maybe getting a better cam that's like 90 rated, or we could just get Rodrigo here, which is a decent option. And then maybe sell Luis Felipe. I'm not too sure. Saka right mid, Vagnonen left mid. Saka can't play right mid, he can only play on the left. Wait, how much money do we have? 143 million, so that is enough to bring in Rodrigo and still have a decent amount left. Kai Havertz, we'll look at him quickly. Depends what rank he is, he's probably decent. He's 28 and he is 93 rated. That would be a good option. And I think we'll be able to afford him. So we'll go in for him as soon as he's high rated. Then we'll move Olmo to right mid, sell De La Vega, and then we'll just go from there. It'll be so much effort to remove all these players and transfers, I just can't be bothered. And where is Havertz? There he is. Offer between 122 million and 165 million. We have 143 million. And he can play right mid as well, so we'll go in for him. I mean, this is most likely going to be our final season, so we might as well just spend all the money here. I'm going to sell De La Vega for a decent price, hopefully, anyway, so... Wrong one. $147 million, not a chance. Not a chance when it said offer in between that. Really? Is this the new version of... Alright, that's a fair offer. I was about to say I won't watch Leverkusen's game on Monday then, if you're going to do that. Looking forward to it, feel that it should be good. I haven't watched the Bundesliga properly in like 6 years. So should be good, especially when there's some decent players in there like Sancho, Haaland, got Lewandowski, shouldn't be injured anymore, don't know if he is. I mean, I watched Bayern Munich beat Chelsea and they just destroyed them, so should be good. Anyway, Kai Havertz is in the club, our new cam, 93 rated, pretty much all our budget, but will 100% be worth it. And when we sell De La Vega, then where is Kai Havertz? Yeah, when we sell De La Vega, then that'll be much better. This team is looking good. De La Vega is transfer listed, so we'll move forward, wait for a transfer offer, then just straight up accept it, get the money, maybe bring in a backup goalie, and then should be fine. And here's the transfer offer, 66 million from Leverkusen. So we're just doing a swap deal pretty much. So pretty much, how much? 135 minus 66. You can't calculate for this one. 69 million. So we've very much got 93 rated Kai Havertz for 63 million exchanged with De La Vega, who we haven't used since like season 6. And don't know why, I don't know how he's still in the club, but he is, so we'll just sell him now. Tonali, 138 million. Not going to do that. Saul an upgrade. Depends if we can afford him. We'll definitely put him on the transfer hub because he's a good player. He's 31 now. 90 rated. I mean, decent value, we could definitely afford them if we sell De La Vega, unless they do something like we want 90 million for him or something. So we can definitely potentially bring him in. I mean, it's an upgrade on... That's the same offer, but it's definitely an upgrade on Luis Felipe. Do we sell Mason Mount? I mean, we're low on squad depth, to be honest, at the moment, so I'm just not going to sell him. What we could do is sell Luis Felipe, get money for him. We got Toldibo on the bench, who's good. Has De La Vega sold yet? Yes, he has. Alright, there we go. So we've got money to bring in. We'll look at our scout thing here. First team quality, any position, world class. Here we go. What positions do we need? Konate could be a good option. One rating lower than who we need. Well, what we need. This Rainer guy looks good, but he's not getting in the squad over Kai Havertz, João Felix and Mbappe. Can't really afford any of these really, but there was another one here. We got Brandon Williams, I saw. How's his rating? 86.26. Affordable and looks. I mean, he doesn't fit in the team, does he? That's the issue. We need a centre back. We've got Mbiso, former player. He's 85 rated though. His release clause is low. Don't remember paying a release clause on him. I remember selling him to Celta Vigo, so don't know when that happened. But what else have we got? I mean, I don't really know how we can upgrade, to be honest. Who are your strikers? Kylian Mbappe and João Felix. There's no possible way we can upgrade a 95 and 94. Well, I mean, there is a way, but we're not going to bother because, yeah, that's just. I mean, pretty much we just. All our players are 90 rated or above in our starting 11, apart from Luis Felipe. So we just need to find a centre back that's 90 rated and won't decrease in rating. So what if we... Now we need to edit this. We'll edit this one. Centre back. First in quality, world class. Should probably move my phone away from that so it isn't annoying, but not 1 year, we'll do 5 years. That'll be fine. Uppermancano, not too old and high rated. I think he's 88 rated. I've got him scouted on my transfer hub. I mean, there are loads of options. Don't know if any of them are 90 plus though. Because when we bought Luis Felipe, we had the choice of all these. Like, loads of them just rejected. But Uppermancano is a good option. He's not going to upgrade anymore, but does look very good. So I might go in for him. What we'll try is we'll try and buy him, and we'll do a swap deal with Luis Felipe, see if they're interested in that. Alright. Player swaps, centre backs, Luis Felipe. No. See, you can't do swap deals in this game. It's stupid. You can't do swap deals with players because they just do this. Alright, try that. Like, there's no point. They're the same rating, Frank Lampard. Come on. Alright, in a few days we'll try and get him for not a swap deal because that is just ridiculous. And then we'll sell Luis Felipe for about 50 million, and then we'll have 50 million left to buy a decent-ish goalie. Not gonna line him up because we don't have any depth in our squad. Let's just we get Upamecano now. So many players on there. No, we can't. Right, let's just sim to the 21st, see if we can then. Welcome to the stream, Josh. Let's just... Can I please get to the 21st anytime soon would be nice. Don't really care about any transfer offers unless they're for Luis Felipe at the current time. Here we go, 21st. I mean, 138 million is tempting to sell him, but there's not much better players you can get. So we'll try and get Upamecano now. Search players, does this work this way? Oh, I thought you could just search them on the thing, that's not how I wanted it to. Alright, we're gonna have to search through this then. He is back on here now. We'll offer 60 million. See if they accept it, and then if they do accept it, then wait, let's just 1 million left for didn't get as much as I thought we would. We don't have that much money, so we're not going to be able to get him. We can't get him, unfortunately, until we sell Luis Felipe. I need to do it the other way around. We need to sell him first, then get him in. Alright, Luis Felipe, transfer list. Sell him, get like 50 mil, 110 mil to buy Upamecano. They want about 90 million. We'll try and get him for like 75, 80 million. And then bring him in, and that should be the Champions League. If this squad though doesn't get Champions League, I'm not gonna bother, to be honest. For a while, I'll just call it a fail at this point. But I won't, I'll just do it another week. Luis Felipe, we need an offer for you. They're just gonna wait until like he's gonna sell, like it's gonna say sold on the day I have my first game of the season against Man City. I can just see that happening. I mean, I don't know how much he'll go down in rating. I think this squad will be good enough to win the Champions League anyway with Kai Havertz in. It's like 5 rankings upgrade on Hakimi. Anyway, we've got the Community Shield final now. Against Man City. We lost on penalties to Man City last time in the Community Shield. Hopefully we can win it this time. I believe it will be the first time we win the Community Shield. We won both the FA Cup and Premier League, so I'm pretty sure that means they finished second. But this will be the squad we use. Very good squad. If this doesn't win, then Man City squad must be even better somehow. And the final result is a 3-0 win. Mbappe, Saka and Jovic off the bench. with the goals, and that is our first Community Shield trophy that we've won at Salford, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's look at 100 mil for Panzer, is that what it said? How do you look at that? You have to go on office and then... No, you have to go on... Oh, how do you do it? I want to see that now, I'd never even noticed that. Welcome to the stream, Cody. We'll get an offer in the next day or two if it doesn't get retracted. We might have to accept that Panzer offer if it is 100 million. And there's the Luis Felipe offer, Ryan Q. 105 mil. We might as well accept it. We got Tadibo, we got Solet. Transfer, yeah, that's how. I forgot. I knew there was a way you can get on it without waiting for an offer, but I just couldn't remember how. But we're going to accept that 105 million for a backup centre back or a backup left back. And then we can, instead of selling Luis Felipe, we'll keep him and we'll... So we're going to, hopefully he hasn't submitted this one. Well, he hasn't submitted one, we just come up. Hopefully we can remove him. Which we can. And we sell Panzo for 105 million, then we'll get Upamecano. We'll use Luis Felipe for the time being, but we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good at the moment. Pretty sure you were the one that suggested doing a Middlesbrough one after this. This could be our final season, so next week, we, on Tuesday, will be our next career mode stream. So yeah, we'll probably do a Middlesbrough rebuild because you suggested it a few episodes back on this. So yeah, that'll be next Tuesday, our next career mode stream. It might be this one again if we don't win the Champions League this season, but I'm pretty sure we will. We just beat Man City 3-0 in the Community Shield and they're one of the favourites to win it. So Panzer has been sold, we get 88 million added to our budget there. 137 million for almost tempting, but he's in our first team. And we just need to try and get Upamecano now. Please can you do a Middlesbrough stream? Yeah, we'll do a stream on... Our next career mode stream after this will be on Tuesday. We'll probably be starting a new one. We'll do a Middlesbrough one as soon as you suggested it. Right, third time we try and get Upamecano. We can afford him now. Well, we couldn't in the first place, they just want 90 mil. Are you doing a stream tonight? Yeah, we're going to be opening my Foot Champs rewards on Ultimate Team. And then Friday we're going to be doing SBCs on Ultimate Team, try and get a team of the season, and then Saturday, Sunday and Monday we'll be doing live watch-alongs for the Bundesliga games. And then Monday we'll be doing a watch-along for a game, and then Tuesday will be our next career mode stream. This is good because we can get Upamecano and then we can even get a backup keeper with the money. So we have 60 million left after signing him, hopefully. And then we'll be able to get a 85 plus backup keeper, and then that'll be our transfer business done. We'll see our Champions League group, see if we get through or not, and then... So he wants important, he will get important. We'll give him 5 years. He wants 3 years. We'll be done in 3 years with this career mode, so that's fine. And then we're gonna reject that release clause, and then we'll just bring him in with that. We've got loads of money left. Upamecano is our second proper signing. We signed Kai Havertz for 135 million, and then we sold De La Vega for 66 million, Panzo for 100 million, and now we've got Upamecano, who's going to go into the first team. Luis Felipe can play centre back, that's fine, we'll do that. And that is a very good team now. Probably the best centre back that we could have got. I couldn't see any better than him that were 90 plus rated. Well, I could see 90 plus rated, but they were 30 plus, so they would have gone down in rating. So Upamecano is the best option I saw, and we got him in. Now it's just about getting a backup goalie for this Van der Vaart guy, because we had to use him in the round of 16 and quarterfinals against Juve and Barcelona, which didn't end up well because he's only 82 rated. So we need to get a decent 85 plus goalie in now for our bench. See if there's any on here. We need goalkeeper. We've got Lunnin, but he's 88 rated and that's too high. We need like 85 or 86. We'll edit the thing. We'll sim our first game of the season because Ramos shouldn't get injured. If he does, he'll just be really unlucky. We need goalkeeper. Let's just put it on world class. And 28. And then we'll see if we get any decent ones. Are you going? Oh wait, that's the same thing. I don't know why I just read that again. I don't even know what's wrong with me today. I don't even know what's going on. Lockdown's just annoying me, clearly. But we lose in our first game against Arsenal, which is a surprise. Maybe we should have signed Lunnin. But we're not too bothered about the Premier League, we just want this Champions League now. Like, one turnaround in the Prem, we just need the Champions League now. So, have we got a decent amount of goalies that we can get? We've got another one from Villa. He is an unknown rating. Value of 18 million. Don't see how that'd be much better than whatever his face is, Van der Vaart. I think that's his name. I'm just gonna call him that anyway because I'm not bothered. Yeah, that is his name. Right, I pronounced it wrong, but that is his name. Got Watford in the next game. Once we get to deadline day, we'll look at our Champions League group and then we'll sim to January. So many messages, I just need to keep on deleting them, but so much effort. There we go. We need that scout report now. Come on, is that the scout report? No. Mason Mount, just like, he's had about 27 offers this window. Like, I don't want to sell him. I want him for my bench. 2 days remaining, so we'll have this Watford game, then we'll see. Got Lunnin there. We might have to bring him in for the bench, but don't see how he'll want to join us after we just lost to them 1-0. But home against Watford should be a win. It's a 4-0 win. Mbappe with a hat-trick. Havertz with his first goal for the club. Very good home game there. And got us in 2 more days now, and then alright, let's see, 82 rating, not much better, is it? Should we just bring him London? I mean, I might as well. Got the money for him, and I still want like 80 million. We'll just try and bring him in. We'll put him on the bench if Ramos gets injured again. We'll just play him. He might be unhappy, but this should be the final season, so I don't really care. Offer between 44 million and something else, so we'll offer 45 million for him. And if they want to go a bit high, like 60 million, that is pretty much all our budget we have left. So we'll offer 45 million. It's clearly good enough. He's kept a clean sheet against us, and maybe we did. That is not ideal. Highest we're going to go from is 55 million. Let's go 59. Alright, they're accepting it. Don't know if we'll be able to afford his wage, but we'll go for it anyway. No other keepers ever appeared on our scout thing anyway. He might not want rotation, but never mind, he does. Okay, fair enough. That is so stupid though, how he wants rotation and he's 88 rated. And he's playing for Arsenal. I mean, that's the most we can offer. And he's happy with that. Alright, Lunnin is our new backup keeper. And if he gets unhappy, that's his fault, because he wanted rotation. I didn't really want to give him it, but I just did it anyway, and there we go. That is our complete team for this season. And now we're going to send to the end of the transfer window, and we'll look at our Champions League draw. Send to the first, not really bothered about any more business. If a player just wants to leave, then well, I mean, I can't do anything about it. I didn't see who got promoted to the Premier League. You can see Fulham did. Not sure what other teams got promoted, but we're not really worried about that, to be honest. Like, we're worried about winning the Champions League. If we don't win it this season, then we're not going to win it ever. I'm just hoping for because last season we topped our group and then Dortmund came second. Dortmund got easier knockout stage games and we got the harder ones, which is annoying. So I mean, kind of hoping for 2 bad teams and then maybe 1 good team like Barcelona that can maybe top the group, so we can maybe do so. But I mean, we'll probably win the group either way, but we'll look at it now. Managed to beat Man City in the league as well as the Community Shield, so that's good. Let's look at our Champions League group. So we are in Group A once again. We've got Sevilla, Benfica and Spartak Moscow, so that is a very winnable group. Should get 6 out of 6. We'll look at the other groups. So Group B, we've got Arsenal, PSG. So that is the issue. If we get one of them in round 16, we did take London off Arsenal and Mbappe off PSG, but that's broken controller. If we get one of them, that might be an issue. Why is it just backed off there? Now it's just not loading. Come on, this is annoying. Right, next group got Juventus, Lyon, Anderlecht, Celtic, Chelsea, Leverkusen, Sociedad, and Moscow there. Man City, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and Galatasaray. That's a good group. And then we've got Barcelona, Napoli, PSV. That's decent. And then we've got the two Red Bull teams in that group, and Real Madrid and Marseille. And then Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, Ajax. So some decent teams in the Champions League this season. Let's look at the Europa League. Newcastle in the Europa League this season. They've got Porto, Young Boys, and Athens. Liverpool in the Europa League as well. They've got an easy group. Hearts, if any Scottish people are in there and care about Hearts, then they've got probably I don't know, maybe they'll get knocked out, I'm not too sure. Mönchengladbach should win that. And any more English or UK teams? Got Man United there, should win that group. And then nothing else. Let's just sim to January then. Very good window, very wait, who got promoted then? Any championship teams? Or is it just all the same? It's just all the same. They need to fix that. I said it last time I streamed this current mode, like they need to make it so like more championship teams stay in the Premier League, not just get relegated the season after they get promoted. Like Brentford, they're consistently in the Premier League now because they've consistently got like mid-table finish. Like they're doing well. All the other championship teams that start off in the championship just get relegated the season after. Like that's annoys me, to be honest, because we want it to be like more like our club. Like we started off in League 2, we're in the Premier League now. We want more clubs that can do that. Maybe not from League 2, but from like the Championship, League 1, maybe with like Sunderland, Portsmouth and stuff. That'll be good. So we've got Arsenal there in the Carabao Cup, see on the bottom of the screen. We did take their keeper off them. I don't know if they got a replacement, but hopefully we can get revenge. Got a tough schedule there. Brighton, who are good sides, shown last season in the Europa League. Benfica in the Champions League, then Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool. So that's a tough schedule. We're not really bothered about the league though, we just want to win this Champions League. I mean, if we don't get through our group as group winners, I'll be very surprised. I mean, Sevilla did get to Europa League final and did win it last season, so they might be decent, but then again, they did lose 4-1 to a team we beat twice that same season, so I don't know. We should win it anyway. And hopefully we get an easier draw in the knockout stages, because we've got Juve, who just about got through, and then Barcelona, so we need easier draws. Like Napoli got such easy draws. Like I wish I could go back on that string. They got like Inter Milan, then Lyon, and then like Leverkusen or Dortmund, and then Dortmund in the final. Like that's what their draw was pretty much like in the knockout stages. Like we need that sort of luck. I mean, we can definitely beat any team that we come up against in this career, but I don't know. We're in December, 1 more month to sim. That's a busy schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in December there. Got Chelsea in the cup. I'm pretty sure that's Carabao Cup quarterfinals, so we did get past Arsenal, which is good to see. Getting revenge on them. As long as we're in the top 4 in the league consistently, I don't really care if we win or not. As long as we're in the top 4. and it's just the Champions League. Like, if we can win that, then perfect. And if we do reach the Champions League final, which we haven't yet, I will play that game. I won't just sim every game. I will play the Champions League final. And I'll play it on legendary modes as I usually. That's the usual difficulty I play it on. 4 minutes per half, so I can do it easily. And once we get to January, we'll look at how we did in our group. We'll see who we get in round of 16 if we get to the Champions League knockout stages. But I'm that confident. I'm pretty sure we will get 6 out of 6. Like, maybe 1 draw, 1 loss, but we should top the group. Got 2 more games to sim against Aston Villa and Leicester, which should be both wins. Leicester not as good as they are in real life in this career. I'm pretty sure, just got promoted to the Premier League. They got relegated a few seasons back. It was either them or Wolves that did. I'm pretty sure it was Leicester. One more day to sim. Here we go. So we didn't make it to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. We're facing Liverpool over 2 legs. We've got Ipswich in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, and in the league we'll do an update. Not really bothered about moving up 1 by 1 because we're always going to be at the top now. So Premier League, we are top of the league. Arsenal in 2nd, Liverpool 3rd, Man United 4th, Newcastle ahead of Chelsea and Spurs, which is pretty good to see. And then in the relegation zone, Fulham, Championship team, as I said, it's just annoying me now. And then Norwich and Bournemouth. So Bournemouth got relegated last season. Bit of Southampton actually, but Brentford consistently staying up, which is good. And then in the Champions League, we got Napoli in round 16. We did draw 1 against Sevilla, I'm gonna guess. No, it was Benfica, but we did win the rest. And then we are facing Napoli in the round of 16. They were in a decent group, I think. Yeah, Barcelona. So luckily we did get top there. Who got through? I think it was Sevilla. We would face PSG if we came 2nd, so glad we did come top. Got Champions League finalists last season of Napoli, so they could be decent, but I reckon we can win. We're going to sim to that game now because we're not interested in any business. We've got 21 quid, so I mean we can't even buy anyone. Unless we get a free transfer, which we won't, because I don't think any players will want £21 a week to join this team. I mean, if they do just to win the Champions League, that'll be good, but we're just going to sim to the round 16 game against Napoli now. The only issue I have with playing that final is because the lag. That's why I'm doing this, pretty much this career mode, because we sim every game. Like, every time I play games in this, when I live stream, the live stream sort of lags like every few seconds, but I need to make a thing from like now on, like after today's stream I'll make sure my notifications are turned off on my phone. And if I do forget and it goes, like there's a notification during the stream, I'll just turn my phone off immediately so it doesn't happen. I'm only using my phone to look at the chat. I usually use my iPad, but we're using my phone today because my iPad's dead. But we've got Leighton Orient in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Should beat them, no excuses. And then we should see our Carabao Cup final fixture potentially if we beat Liverpool, and then our round of 32 in the FA Cup if we did win. Hopefully no injuries as well going into this game. We have a decent bench, but we just don't want any injuries. Alright, we did get to the final. I'm pretty sure that is the final of the Carabao Cup. It might not, but is it? it is the Carabao Cup final against Man City, so we should be able to win. But Champions League now against Napoli, round of 16. We have to watch the intro because can't skip it. Oh, they need to change that. I want to skip this. I've already seen it last time, and I don't have the audio added, so it's pointless. Alright, here we go. We're not on track on it. I'm not bothered. Alright, injuries. Looks good. Upamecano is 90 rated now, so that's very good. Kimi's happy. Don't know why he's on the bench, but this squad is looking good. It should win the Champions League, and no injuries at the moment, which is good to see. We'll play Napoli now. We got the away leg first. Hopefully some away goals. We'll be able to see their squad as well, which is good. It's a 2-0 win, and one of their players is injured. Ramos is injured, but we've got whatever his name is, Lunnin. They have a decent team now. Hudson-Odoi stands out. Abraham, Tielemans, Wendell, our former player. Obviously had to sell him. Well, we didn't have to, but we did sell him. They got Chilwell, Diallo, Kimmich. They got a decent team. Very beatable though, and we won the first leg 2-0 away, so it's looking good at the moment. Got Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, so some easy draws in the FA Cup. Winnable draw in the Champions League, so hopefully we can get through here to the quarterfinals for the second year running. I'm gonna enjoy playing with this team whenever I reach Champions League final. Should be today. If it's not, then I don't even know. How can you have a squad with the entire starting 11 90 rated or over and not reach Champions League final? Like, this should be a simple game here. 2-0 up off first leg, 2 away goals. We just need to not concede twice, and we're through to the round of 16. No, not round of 16, the quarterfinals. Upamecano is suspended. Ramos injured, but he can play. I'll do this. Luis Felipe will play instead of Upamecano. We'll make that change, and then we'll change it after straight away, so Ramos doesn't become unhappy. So this the squad Taribe comes in actually, not Luis Felipe. It's a 2-1 win anyway. We win 4-1 on aggregate. We're through to the quarterfinals, and we've defeated the finalists of last year, so that's very good. Anyway, our quarterfinal tie. Let's have a look at it now. The top of the league, which Google the game in hand. Our Champions League quarter-final is against an unknown team. We've still got a few games to play, so we're going to have to wait a bit. We'll sim past this Bournemouth game, and then we'll go ahead just so we don't skip it. Surely we should know it now. No, it's still on though. Sim past the Tottenham game. Will we ever know our Champions League game? There we go, we've got Juventus, beat them last year. We've got a better team this year, we should beat them again. Let's sim to that. We'll look at the other games as well, maybe when we get to that date. We didn't actually change Ramos, I completely forgot, but I'm not really bothered. So this should be the final season, and we've got some pretty simple games anyway, so give London a few games, make him happier, and then we'll play Ramos, and Well, we've got Liverpool there, but we've played it now, so let's just get in with this quarter-final game. Lost to Moraes, why is that? De Ligt's injured, that's an issue. Tadebo's suspended. This squad's so good though. Has to win the Champions League this season, no excuses. How long's De Ligt out for then? Eight weeks, that is an issue. That's pretty much 2 months. So I mean, Luis Felipe has to play here and has to do a job. 29th of March that was. We are in the 4th of April, so he's got about 7.5 weeks injured. But we've got the first leg here, that is a huge loss though. Against this former club as well. And the first leg is a 2-1 win away from home. Saka's suspended unfortunately as well, so that is an issue. But 2 away goals. Keep clean sheet in the home leg, and we are through to the semi-finals for the first time. Easier said than done one. Got a game against Newcastle, and then back for the second leg, the home leg. Juventus at home. We've got 2 big players suspended there. One suspended, one's injured. Hakimi, what we'll do is Hakimi right mid, Olmo left mid. Sorted. Sort that out after this game as well. Second leg here, keep clean sheet. We're through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Come on, just keep clean sheet. It's a 4-0 win. João Felix with a hat-trick, Mbappe with another goal. That is a very good win against Juventus. 5-1 on aggregate. And we're through to the semi-finals of the Champions League now. So 2 legs away from a Champions League final. And we've got the game there, the second leg there, so we'll sim to that game. Actually no, we won't, we'll just sort out our lineup. That's our lineup sorted, just swap them two. Alright, let's sim to that semi-final then. Don't know who we've got, don't know who's through, but we'll have a look at that anyway. It's Dortmund, the Champions League winners of last season, are our opponents. That's going to be a tough game, but we'll see how we do. Don't know how good their squad is. They probably got Sancho and stuff, so they'll have a good team. We'll see who the other semi-finals between and see who we could face there. It's between Man City and Barcelona there, so we'll look at the round 16. Actually no, we'll look at this. So Barcelona v PSG there. Right, this, well, it's going to get tough. Hopefully Man City can win that, because we have beaten them this season plenty of times. So we just need Man City to beat them. We need... Oh no, Kai Havertz is injured, isn't he? Oh no, he's back. Alright, good. And then Luis Felipe should go into Debo's one right in low anyway, so that's fine. We just need a win here. If we got the home or away leg first. We got the away leg first, so away goals please. Who's it going to be? Tadebo. Fine by me. Let's go for it. And the first leg is a 3-1 win. Havertz against German rivals Saka and João Felix. Their team is looking good. They got no Sancho, but they have got Donnarumma, Koundé, Ndidi, Lamar, Osimhen, Fabinho on the bench. They have a good squad, but we have beaten them 3-1 at the Signal Iduna Park. I'm pretty sure that's the stadium name. If it's not, I'm sorry. But on to the second leg now. 3-1 advantage. 3 away goals. Just keep clean sheet and we can afford to lose 2-0. 2-0 loss and we're through on away goals to the Champions League final. So let's go for it. Second leg here. Training injury, don't love to see that. Is our other centre back? No way, this game's scripted. That's annoying. I mean, our backup centre backs are 89 rated, so I mean, still good, but not at the same time. Alright, anyway. Second leg time. Just don't concede at all, and we're through to the Champions League final. Here we go. Come on. Yes, we are. 3-0 win. Havertz with 2 goals. Mbappe picks up a knock, and João Felix with the goal. The injuries coming in, they can't stop us. We're into the Champions League final, and we will be facing Barcelona or Man City. Who's it going to be? Don't really care. It's Barcelona. Hopefully we can get revenge. Anyway, we're going to sim to that now. We've got 2 games left in the Premier League. We got knocked out in the FA Cup, so couldn't hold that, but I'm not really bothered. As long as we got top 4 in the league and we win here against Barcelona, then I am not bothered. What's the time? 5:30, right? I have enough time, which is good. So we've done the timing in here pretty well. Image streams aren't that great for FIFA, to be honest. You need to be a bigger channel to be able to do that, but yeah, Ultimate Team's decent, and it should be tomorrow and Friday, and then the live watch along, so I'm hoping are as good as the commentaries. Right. Anyway, well, there is injuries actually. There's an unavailable player. That's Mason Mount, but De Ligt's back, Upamecano isn't. So we're going to have to use Tadibo. I'll prefer him over. Yeah, over him, that's fine. So that'll be our lineup. It's looking very good and it will be really enjoyable to play with. I can't wait to play with this team. Right, anyway, let's see how we got on in the league and stuff. Alright, start off with the Premier League. Did we win? We did. 3 Premier League titles in a row, 1 loss the entire season. So, we literally, the first game of the season we lost, and that was our only win the entire season. We won every game but 1, which was against Arsenal. We signed Lunyon off them, won every other game, and that is very good to see. 3 Premier Leagues in a row. We are dominating England. And let's move on to the FA Cup, because I know we didn't get to the final. So Liverpool v Man City. Liverpool winning 2-1 there. Huddersfield getting through to the semi-finals. Fair play to them. Brighton getting through to the semi-finals as well. We got knocked out in the round of 16 by Man City. No, what? We got knocked out by Nottingham Forest. I thought it was Man City. We've actually just been a Champions League final team that has just beat the holders and the finalists from last year, and have won 37 games out of 38 in the league, have lost to Nottingham Forest. I love this game, it's honestly fantastic. So who did they face in... Wait, did we win the Carabao Cup? We did 1-0 over Man City, so that's another trophy one, so we won the double. We beat... no, we won the treble because we won against Man City Community Shield. Let's see who we would have faced. We would have faced Huddersfield in the quarterfinals, and then Liverpool in the semis. So we literally got given the easiest path and we messed it up. That is so annoying. Anyway, Super Cup. We looked at Dortmund winning 4-1, and then Europa League. Has there been a winner confirmed? Yes, there has. Real Sociedad winning there. 5-4 penalties against Inter Milan. Man U knocked out in the semis. Liverpool knocked out in the quarterfinals. And Arsenal knocked out in the round of 16 by Liverpool. So, that is pretty much all the other things. We've got one game left, which is the Champions League final. Our first ever time in it. We've got a very good squad. Upamecano is injured, unfortunately, but we're going to play the match now. Just going to have a quick drink before we do that. So, our lineup. So we are without Mason Mount and Upamecano, but we've got Todibo, who's one rating lower than Upamecano, and then Mason Mount goes on our bench anyway, so that is our team, very good, and should be able to win here against this Barcelona team. Let's get into it. Looking forward to this, getting revenge on them, hopefully. Got our red kit. This is the first game I've played since League 1 in this career. I played against Bolton and lost 1-0 in that game, so hopefully a better result here, but we'll see. Yeah, I've got Ousmane Dembele, who should be pretty decent, but we have got Olmo and Saka, our captain, been here since that last game we played in League 1 against Bolton. And this should be a very enjoyable game. Our first ever Champions League final against Barcelona, who knocked us out last season, so hoping for a bit of revenge. The squad's very good as well, so we should be able to win. So here we go, Champions League finals. Sorry if the stream lags if you're watching it, but nothing I can do about that. They got Dele Alli there. They got some decent players by the looks of it. We'll look at their lineup. We'll let it play out as soon as we've got the time. We'll do a no, we're not going to bother. We're just going to look the easier way. Like, you need to let it play out when you can just do this. Anyway, this is their team. Stegen in goal, Longley and Sula centre backs, Digne, Reece James fullbacks, Martinez, De Jong, Ali in the midfield, and then Abe and Ousmane Dembele, and then Goncalves Pinto at striker. So it should be an interesting game. Let's get into it. Hopefully we can win. I haven't used this formation for a while anyway, so if that's how I lose, that's how it's going to be, but I'll do my own commentary as soon as I have it turned off. But poor start there. Hopefully Delit can get to that, which you can't, but Tonali can pounce on that and he's going to run. And I haven't played this game since Sunday, so I'm not going to be very good, but we'll see how we get on. Poor touch there from Ali, and we've penalised here. João Felix is going to run into the box, onto the line. He's going to whip it in. Longley has to clear for a corner. First one of the game here. Going to whip it in. Hopefully someone can get the head on it. It's Todibo who heads it, and it's hit the post against his former side. Very close there, and that is very unfortunate for the Frenchmen. Stegen with the goal kick, passing it to Digne, who's left Barcelona, joined Everton and then gone back to Barcelona. But João Felix getting the ball, getting tackled straight away though. And Olmo intercepting, doing well to find Wan-Bissaka. And this is good play. Havertz hit, and that's a good save from Stegen. Stegen very good on this game, I know that from our team. Hopefully I can get him tomorrow in my player picks. But I mean, I have Allison, but I'm hoping to get him. He's pretty decent. Tonali's played well this game. Finds a very good ball, and it's 1-0, and it's Vagnoman. He's been here since the beginning of the rebuild, and he has got the opening goal. And that is a very good ball from Tonali. He is very good on this game, and Vagnoman with the goal. Look at that. Perfect ball there, and Vagnoman. He's one of the original players, one of the original 3 players. He's been here since season 1, I believe. And yeah, very good. Was going to make him our captain, but looks like Tonali's taking it, but I'm not really bothered. But 1-0 to us, 13 minutes in. Vagnoman with the goal, and that is a very good start here. And hopefully we can continue this, because this is very good. With good tackle there. Tonali out to Olmo. He's going to try and take on Digne here. And then he's going to play. No, he's not. He's going to find João Felix. And João Felix here. He's going to take a shot. Saved by Stegen, and Mbappe just wide of the post. Ignore my manager. I don't know why I made him like that. I just chose a random one. But anyway, Todibo is going to head it again, and it's 2-0. And against his former club, Todibo has got a goal. Wasn't going to play this game but Upamecano has got an injury, so he's stepped up. He's already hit the post from a corner this game, but this time finding the back of the net. That's a very good header, and I've finally scored a header from a corner on this game. I've barely scored any, and it's Todibo who gets the goal, and that is 2-0 to Salford against Barcelona. Looking good at the moment, just need to hold on now. We're doing very well here. They haven't got anywhere near our goal, and it's going good so far. But they could come back at any minute in this game. To me, one goal completely changes this game. If we go 3-0 up, that should be the tie wrapped up. But we'll see at the moment. They're playing some nice football here. Pinto, who I'm going to call him, he's done well to get past Todibo there. And it's square to Ali, and it is 2-1. That is very poor defending from Todibo, and Dele Alli has got a goal to half the deficit, and that is unfortunate. But can't play like that, Todibo. You need to do better there. De Ligt had to come over. Ali was left open. That is 2-1. That is what happens when you don't make a good tackle. And that's good from João Felix. Olmo is going to go into the box now. He's got the pace on Digne. He's found Kai Havertz, and it's another goal. 3-1. Kai Havertz with the first of the game, and I'm sure he might get another one here. And yeah, this is looking very good. It's a very good game. 3-1, half an hour in. Kai Havertz with goal there. Very good ball from Olmo there. Welcome to the stream, Air Max. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. This is our first Champions League final, and we're currently winning 3-1 against Barcelona, so it's going good so far in this game. And let's just continue how we're doing, and we should be able to win this. Tonali's done well. He's been very good this game. Digne could find a good ball to Dembele. He's done well there. Found Frankie de Jong. And now here's Gonzalez. Pinto blocked by Vagnoman, and that's going to be a first corner for Barca. I'm just going to pause the game quickly, turn on the chat, and Why is my connection just gone off? Is the stream good? By the way, yeah, I remember. Anyway, they've gone short here from the corner. Pinto doing well. It's whipped in. Ramos gets good glove on that. Tonali is going to play that up to Saka. Now Havertz to Vagnoman, the first goal scorer in this game. He's going to try and get Saka on a run. He's got the pace on Reece James, but Reece James does enough. So Stegen come out and hoof that up to the halfway line. And Havertz now. Already got a goal, his Olmo. Back to Havertz. And then João Felix. Potential penalty there. That could be a interesting moment in the game if they do make a comeback here, but not going to complain. We're 3-1 up, we're doing alright. Todibo here should be able to pass that up, and he does. Try and get one more for half time to lit. And now here's Havertz to Kylian Mbappe. That's a good save from Stegen. Mbappe yet to cause any trouble here, to be honest, this game. But we're going to go short. Going to go to Havertz. He's going to take a shot, and it's another good save from Stegen. Going to do the same thing again. They see if Todibo can get another header. He doesn't this time, but it's Havertz who's going to have a header there. And that should be the half-time whistle, and it is 3-1 at half-time. Vagnoman with the first goal. One of the original players in this squad, been here since the beginning. Very good to see him get on the score sheet. And then we went 2-0 up with a goal from Todibo from a header from a corner, which is good to see because I don't score many headers on this game. Dele Alli then scored a few minutes after that second goal, and then we scored a kick-off goal with Kai Havertz to make it 3-1. So we're doing alright. They've only had 2 shots. We've had 10. We're doing very well here. Got some decent options on the off the bench if we need any. We've got Luis Felipe who can play in the back at the back if we need any options. We've got Elmas for the central midfield, and then Hakimi who can play fullback or on the wing, and then Guiri and Jovic off the bench for a striker option essentially. Mbappe can move to like left mid or something maybe. But we'll get into second half now. This looks like it could be the final half of this Salford rebuild though. Next Tuesday we'll be starting a Middlesbrough one because Cody suggested it earlier on. But yeah, we have loads of streams coming up. We have 7 streams in the next like 4 days coming up. So that should be good. But Saka's made a decent run here. He's going to go to the byline and it's going to be another corner. See if we can get another goal here. We're going to whip it in. It's going to go to Vagnoman. Stegen comes out and collects that. And see if they can make it 3-2. This is going to make this game interesting. If we get one more goal, if we go 3 goals up, that should be it. Good interception there. And now Tonali to Vagnoman. Make a run down the wing. Find Saka if you can. That's unfortunate, but we'll track back hopefully. Havertz doing well there defensively. Saka to Tonali. And Mbappe is going to make the run here. He's going to cut inside and he's going to take a shot. It's good save from Stegen once again. Stegen's kept them in this game. We've had so many shots, but Stegen's such a good keeper on this game. One of the only good keepers on this game, so yeah, he's doing alright. It's hard to break him down, but they're managing to hold on at the moment. If we get one more goal, that is game over though. Come on. See if we can get another one. Mbappe. Someone needs to make a run here. Magnum, that's a decent run. See if we can get into what's cut inside. Try and get past James here, but we can't. Saka doing well. Try and get it. Alright, we've got another corner, that's good. Alright, who we got? Hakimi for Olmo. Yeah, we'll do it. Olmo played very well in this game, got the assist for the third goal. And we're going to see if we can get another headed goal here. It's going to go to Mbappe, he doesn't head it. Play it back out to Tonali, have a second go. It's going to go to him again. And it's going to be headed away by Barca. Dembele does keep it in. I wasn't expecting him to do that, but he does. Now we intercept it. Hakimi off the bench, doing well. Good ball to Mbappe. Saka now. He's gone past Reece James. He sweated it, but nobody's there. Call from 1 second. I don't know what I was doing there, but got away with it. Thought Barca would play a bit better than this, but I'm going to jinx him. No, he's offside. Alright, cool. 13 minutes though to hang on to this 2-goal lead. They are bringing on a defender, I swear. Yeah, Dene, I thought that was him. They're bringing on a centre-back for a left-back, although being 2 goals down with 10 minutes left. Interesting, but we're not going to complain, because they're not our team. But McTominay on the pitch, never knew he was on the pitch, but see what you can do here. Good tackle from Saka. Who's that now? Is that like Jota? Why is Jota now? I mean, he is an attacker, but there's some interesting players they've got from the Premier League now, Barca, but oh, it's intercepted. I was expecting a really good game here with loads of goals, but since that third goal from us, we've literally haven't scored, and it's looking like we are going to win now. They've really got to score now, but it's headed away by Wan-Bissaka now. João Felix, can he get it to Kylian Mbappe? He surely has the pace and Dene, but we're going to hold it up anyway. No, can't do that. Mbappe's not had the greatest game here, but João Felix could get the crucial goal. Well, it's not crucial, but anyway, that is it. We've won the Champions League. Thought we'd get one more opportunity there, but 3-1 win against Barcelona, getting revenge on them from last season when they knocked us out in the quarterfinals on penalties. But very good first half there. Goals from Magnum and Todibo, 2 defenders, and then Havertz as well. But yeah, very happy with that. This has been a fun rebuild. It took us 9 seasons to get from League 2 to the Champions League final and managing to win it. And I don't know who the captain is. Should be Saka, but because he got injured, I think it had to be changed to Tonali. Is it Delit? It might be Delit. No, it's not. Who's going to lift it? It is Tonali. I mean, he had a very good game. But anyway, here we go. And Salford City rebuild has been complete. We have won the Champions League. A very good game there. A very good first half against Barcelona. And 4 trophies this season. We won the Premier League 3 times in a row. We won the Carabao Cup this season. We won the Community Shield. And now we've won the Champions League. Very good season here. And why are Barcelona fans still there? They should have left ages ago. It's been a really enjoyable career. Thank you to everyone that helped me with suggestions, with players to sign, and watching this rebuild. We'll come back in, what's the day today? It's Wednesday today, Tuesday, so 6 days time we'll be doing another career mode rebuild with Middlesbrough. Should be a bit easier because they're in the Championship, not League 2 to start off with. But the schedule, I've already said it earlier on the stream, but tomorrow we've got Foot Champs rewards, we've got Gold Free, so we've got some decent rewards for that hopefully. And then Friday we have got another Ultimate Team stream. We're doing some SB season stuff. Then Saturday we've got 2 live streams. We've got either Dortmund and Dortmund versus Schalke. We're going to do a watch along for that, or Leipzig versus Freiburg. We're probably going to do the Dortmund game. I'll decide on the day. And then we've got Mönchengladbach versus Frankfurt later on that evening as well, around this time in a few days time. And then Sunday we're going to be watching Cologne v Mainz. I think that's the game on Saturday. No, on Sunday, sorry. And then we've got Union Berlin versus Bayern Munich. And then Monday Leverkusen versus a team not very useful, but I forgot which team it was. Werder Bremen. So yeah, loads of streams coming up in the next week from my channel, and we're just gonna do a quick look at our score report before we end this live stream. Zoe, we can see when they joined the club. Don't know if we can, but we'll look at the stats and attribute. No, we'll just look at that. Alright, so we'll just go down. Ramos, very good, he's been here since the start. London came in this season being a backup keeper, played a couple games in the knockout stages. Van der Vaart, third choice keeper. Well, he wasn't that great to be honest, because we got knocked out because we had to play him. But Todibo obviously got a goal there. That was his final game for the club, but we're not going to play his career mode again. De Ligt, very good signing. Luis Felipe signed last season, didn't really do that much. Solet did decent. Upamecano didn't do anything for the club. Wan-Bissaka, very good signing on a free. And then Vagnon and Bine, since the beginning, got that goal in that game. He's been very good. Tonali, why is he transfer listed? But anyway, yeah, he was an amazing player for us there. Saka as well, been here since the starts on loan, and then left us, joined a few seasons ago and has done very well. Elmas, nothing really from him, he's just a bench player. Olmo, he's been here for a while, he's done very well. Kai Havertz joined this season for a record transfer for us and obviously scored, so he's done very well. Kanete, I mean, he's 70 rated, 21 years old. Maybe in a few years he could have been decent, but we just used him for being on the reserves for squad depth. And then Mason Mount did okay in the season he started, then he was just a bench player. Same with Hakimi. He played in that Champions League final off the bench, didn't do that bad. And then 5 strikers, João Felix and Mbappe, obviously 2 best players in the team. João Felix played well. Mbappe wasn't that happy with, to be honest. He didn't do that great, but didn't do anything wrong. And then Guiri, Jovic, and then this guy who didn't do that grow as much as I wanted him to, but doesn't really matter. We've done the rebuild in 9 seasons. I'm very happy with that, and that is going to be the end of the stream. So if you want to well, I mean, there's nothing else for me to say, to be honest, but tomorrow we are going to be doing a stream at midday, so 12 o'clock UK time.